Alright, next question is George Themakis. You seem to be over your cold. Well done. Will you go to the end of the road if they bring Ace back? No. Well, shit. I think I probably would. Just to see Ace in that makeup doing Shock Me in New York Groove, I'd pay admission. But I hope he doesn't come back. But for those that want him back, I hope he comes back for you guys. But then I'd have to go. Alright, AFTD100. Are you into any other bands that aren't hard rock metal besides like bands like Fleetwood Mac, Eagles, and Bob Dylan? Fleetwood Mac, I like a couple songs. Eagles, I like a couple songs. Bob Dylan, not at all. But I think he's written some great songs. I like when people cover his songs, like All Along the Watchtower, Hendrix. Billy Joel does an amazing version of, oh man, forget the name of the damn song. I Will Crawl Through Alleys. I mean, the guy was a genius lyricist. But no, I love ABBA. I'm a big fan of ABBA. I love Letters to Cleo. They're kind of like a poppy, power pop, alternative band. Who else do I love? I like some Barry Manilow. And I'm not ashamed of none of that. You know, a lot of people are afraid. You know, I don't have guilty pleasures. If I like it, if I'm pleasured, I don't feel guilty. Especially with sex. RMan8018. Any new news with Thrash or Die? Also, favorite Deep Purple album. Favorite Deep Purple album is the In Rock. Thrash or Die is playing our second show in over a year on March 1st in Miami. We are working on new material. We have 2 songs that are our best songs ever, in my opinion. I'm so proud of my band, and I know, in my opinion, to outdo Melting Your Skull is going to be hard, but we just wrote 2 songs that are better than any song off that album, and to me that album is fucking perfect. I'm a big fan of Thrash or Die. Maybe the biggest fan of my band. I mean, no, well, actually, there's 4 people that I know of have Thrash or Die tattoos. Maybe they're bigger fans than me, because I don't have no Thrash or Die tattoo. I don't have any tattoos, actually. Tony from Syracuse. When was the last time you cried? I mean, like, really cried. About 3 months ago. My father was in the hospital, and it looked bad. You know, my father's 83, so, you know, he's elderly, and you know, he couldn't breathe. My dad had triple bypass surgery over 16 years ago, and he's still here with us. And I thought for sure he was going to pass away, and one of the times I left the hospital, I cried uncontrollably. So, because I love my father. But, hey, my father's out of the hospital. It's been like, I don't know, like 2 months already. He's a fucking bulldog, man. The guy's in great shape. I hang out with him basically every day. Yesterday we went, because his car's under my name, and we went to go get the insurance because tomorrow we have to put the new tag, because tomorrow's my birthday. So, you know, you have to put a new tag always before your birthday, so... And I saw him a little earlier today. I went and had lunch with him. But yeah, that was the last time I cried uncontrollably. I actually cry to movies too. I'm like a pussy. And I also one time, there's a on my podcast when we reviewed Rage for Order, we talked about stuff that made us cry, and there's certain songs that made me cry at one point or another. For those about to rock, AC/DC is the funniest one. I cried when the band kicks in toward the end. We salute. Yeah, that part made me cry. The solo on watching the live Leonard Skinner, when Alan Collins went into the Freebird solo, I cried. And movies made me cry, like Wreck-It Ralph. And I'm not even a video game. You know, my last girlfriend, we went to go see Wreck-It Ralph, and I cried during that movie. Such a wuss. Alright, did I say your name yet, Tony? Okay, Liam Reuter said, How many times did you see original Kiss in makeup? And do you have a stereo system that you use to play records and CDs? Or do you have an all-in-one setup? No, I have actually, I have a receiver, a turntable. I have the speakers that I have there. I've had since 1986. They still crank. They still sound great. CD player, I need to buy a new one. Though I do have my DVD player hooked up to my stereo system, so that's how I play CDs. And how many times have I seen original Kiss? I saw 3 of the Madison Square Garden reunion shows. I saw the farewell tour, and that's it. I saw the Creatures of the Night tour, but that's not the original. Okay. Roy Martin. Did you see that Eric and Paul screw up on... Oh, I answered this question already. He asked if I saw the screw up on Psycho Circus. I made a video of it, and I put it up yesterday. So yes, the answer is yes. And then he went into great detail of what happened. And Roy Martin is always here leaving comments, so right on, Roy. Good guy. JJT. Hi there, Doc. Flotsam and Jetsam have a new album. What do you think of it? And what are your top 5 albums by them? You know, I said this on my radio show last week. I've been hearing so much good shit about the new Flotsam album, and I've yet to get it. My favorite would be the first one, Doomsday. Then No Place to Disgrace. Then Drift. Drift I know is not as thrashy, but I fucking love that album. Me, Smoked Out. The last one was unbelievably good, the self-title. And I'll have to put When the Storm Comes Down at number 5. Okay, and I've heard them all. Except the new one. Benito Carmel Cibaldura. When's Bill Wang doing another Rock and Metal Combat podcast episode? Really miss listening to that dude. Also, what's his take on Vinnie Vincent's fiasco? I remember he was a Vinnie Vincent fan. Unfortunately, Bill and I are no longer friends, so I don't think he'll ever be back. And don't ask me why, it's a personal thing. Vincent Thau. When do you think Billy Shears will come out and finally say he is Paul McCartney's imposter? Isn't Billy Shears Ringo Starr? I don't think he'll ever come out and say it. I think Paul Stanley will come out before that. I see what I did there? All right, Eddie Banyan. Brent from In My Head seems like a nice guy. He is. Did you know him outside of YouTube first? No. He approached me on, I think he's part of the Facebook page, to do his show, and I said, sure. Actually, no. The first time I encountered him was when he started doing reviews, and he asked me if I could plug it. And I said, sure, and I watched it, and I enjoy it. I like that guy. He's a really cool dude. Michael Sutherland, another guy that's donated to the reaction videos. Cool dude. Do you like the album Annihilation Absolute by Cities featuring AJ Perro on drums? Fuck yeah. Shades of Black, bro. I have that shit on vinyl. Love that band. And I met AJ once, and I met the bass player of that band, not only when he was in Anvil, but he was also in a Van Halen cover band. That's when I first met him. And I was like, oh, bro, yeah, you were in Cities, dude. Love Cities. Love that album. Great album, dude. Shane Kilby. Would you maybe upload a video from that Vinnie Vincent song on The Vault, I Want to Live? No. No, I'm not gonna upload any full song from The Vault because that I signed a contract. Yeah, I don't know if you all know this, but when you buy The Vault, you have to agree not to share any of it or you're gonna get sued. So no, the answer is no. Philosophical Sounds again. Do you think Vinnie Vincent will be seen again after the Memphis concert debacle, or will he crawl back into his hole he's been in since 1988? I want him to crawl back into his hole. Fuck that guy. Seriously, fuck him. And I know there's a lot of Vinnie Vincent fans that want him back, but you guys attacked me too, so fuck you all. I hope he crawls back in that hole. And I hope you all go join him. Thank you. All right. Kiss Fan 1973. Do you think Kiss will ever do deluxe reissues of LP like the Zeppelin Deluxe box? Yeah, they'll milk it. Of course they will. Eventually it'll be done. Especially after if they really do say goodbye, You know they're going to be pumping a lot of shit. Antonio Governale says, are you surprised that have not heard anything from Peter Criss on the End of the Road tour? Yes, very surprised. He's been very quiet, and I'm very surprised. Man, I only put up the questions for an hour, and I've been here for over an hour talking this shit. I'm starting to get hoarse. Do I have a many to go? No, I don't, actually. Do you like Strapping Young Lad? Death Metal FTW9 said, yes, I saw them once with Napalm Death, and Devin Townsend was awesome. I don't know if he's this way anymore, and I knew him when he had the skullet. That's when I met him. That guy back then was a chronic weed smoker. I mean, chronic. And really cool dude. Awesome. Unique. All right, Zoo has a bunch of questions. Marimba says, number 1, favorite color? Clear. What band do you like more than Kiss? I like 14 bands more than Kiss. And I don't know. I mean, I don't want to sit here and just name them all. I can tell you Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, Merciful Fate, Violence, Rush. You get the gist. I'm getting hoarse here. 5 favorite music documentaries. Ramones End of the Century, one of my favorites. Fuck. Very well done. Actually, okay, that one. Shit, dude. I'm having a brain fart. There's so many good documentaries out there. That would probably be my favorite one, maybe. No, I know there's one I like even more. Oh, the Iron Maiden ones are real good. The early years, especially that one. Very well made. The Saxon Heavy Metal Thunder is a great documentary. Oh, yeah, that's 3. 4. And I know I'm gonna leave out one that I think's better than one of the 5. But let me just keep going. Fuck. Let me look around. Maybe one of these posters will give me an idea. Oh, the Twisted Sister documentary is really good. And Ozzy, Don't Blame Me. I know there may be ones I like more than that, but yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment. The Rush one was cool. The Lighted Stage, whatever. Stott Uberry says, Paul Stanley goes into the bathroom, then comes out immediately and complains about you leaving the seat up. However, you're 100% certain that you did not leave the seat up. Moreover, this conversation has happened before, and you've been certain in the past that you were not to blame. What do you do? I'll go back in, I'll put the seat down and piss all over it. Because obviously, I didn't do it. Marty White, finally, if Tommy Thayer came to your door dressed as Ace for Halloween, would you give him candy? Yeah, and I'd take out my Black and Blue album so he can sign it and get a selfie with him. And tell him I hate you in that makeup, but I enjoyed Monster. No matter what that guy said, he not only did he say I was a scab lover, he said I was a sheep because I liked Monster. Kiss fans are weird. Jimmy James. Now that Kiss has proven the public will accept lip sync for a major rock act, who's next? Who would be a singer that would use lip syncing? Let me think of another singer that his voice is shot. I can't think of any singer whose voice is shot as bad as Don Dokken. Ooh, does he sound bad? He needs a tape. He sounds worse than Paul. All right, last 2 questions. Liam McAllister says, have you ever dressed up in full Kiss costume with boots and makeup? No, but I did have Ace makeup once when I went to the youth fair, and I have a picture of it, me and this girl I knew. That's as far as I went. I never put on a costume. Last question, Gilberto Caballero. Well, I got to look back. Maybe there's other questions. Why is Eddie Trunk more popular than you? You are clearly more entertaining and less annoying. Thank you so much, my friend. I think the reason is because Eddie Trunk makes a living off that shit. I make a living working for the city, so not even my band, I put, I put 100% into my band, but my band, I do it for the love of music. I do this for the love of music. Eddie Trunk does it for a paycheck. That's why he's more popular than me. I can't put in the time he does. All right, let me go look if there was any questions that I missed before I put this video on private. Well, I actually put it on unlisted. Okay, oh man. Yeah, there's more questions. Jay Hard says, how the funk are you the coolest dude I know, but I never had a chance to get smashed with you? Because maybe you live in a different time zone, or maybe you live far from me, and I don't get smashed anymore, unfortunately. But I'm a lot of fun. I like people that get drunk around me. Mike Oliver, I'm just picturing, oh wait, no, that's something, another video. Okay, Terrence Reardon, I love my Terrence, the Rock Sponge. Doc, are you anticipating the new album coming out this year from The Who and Dennis DeYoung? Yeah, I liked Endless Wire, and I loved the last Dennis DeYoung album. Hopefully, Dennis DeYoung will keep with that more hard rock that he did on the last album, because I didn't like the Dennis DeYoung albums before that. Bruce Pritchard, will you consider doing a movie review channel? Love your videos. Thanks for all the content. My other channel, the Dr. Fukk channel, I do movie reviews, so it's already done. And subscribe. I'm gonna be there live tonight. James Levine, hey James, I love James. Hey Dr. Fukk, it's James. I think you're awesome as hell. Always think you and your new Cheap Trick reviews have been listening to them a lot. I think Cheap Trick are very underrated. If you ask me, my question is, what is the most underrated Cheap Trick album and what is the most overrated Cheap Trick album? As always, you kick so much ass, and thank you for all the great content. Thank you, James. Underrated, I would say All Shook Up. I love that album. I don't think it gets the love it deserves. Overrated, it's all a personal opinion. I would say One on One. 3 good songs on there. I don't like the rest. A lot of people love that album. Chris Parcelli, which KISS member or ex-member has the worst wig? When Gene Simmons had that one wig that looked like a raccoon, he doesn't wear that one anymore. I think that's the worst wig. As of now, today, I think they're all equally stupid. Ace has got the coolest wig, I think. Strawberry, what do you think about girls, women? What do I think about girls? How do you feel about women, girls? What would you say is a girl? Somebody that's born with a vagina, not somebody that had one made after once you're born a woman, you die a woman. So that to me is a girl. I love women. I love them with all my heart. Women to me are everything. I'm a big fan. I'm a total slut though, It's not that I'm unfaithful. I'd have to start dating them and marry them or have them be my girlfriend for me to be unfaithful. I'm a single guy that loves to fuck as many women as possible. And I use a condom, girls. I'm a big fan of condoms, actually. I'm weird. Benito Camel Cerebral Duro, why did everyone freak out with I Was Made for Love You, but didn't bat an eye for other dancing songs like Trampled Under, Another One Bites the Dust, The Crunch, and etc.? Good question. I think it's because it's Kiss. Kiss was just a band to, And also, you forgot to mention Miss You by the Stones and Do You Think I'm Sexy by Rod Stewart. There's a lot of bands that went to the other side, but I think it's because the band Kiss, they were just an easy target. Roy Barber, do you think after this tour Kiss will really call it a day? I don't know, but personally, I don't think so. Philosophical Sounds. Should the fans pay for you to see Kiss live this tour so you can troll Paul live. I would go to a GoFundMe page for that. Hold a banner daring Paul to turn his mic on right in front row. Nah, dude. Nah, I wouldn't ask people to pay for that because I don't want to go. And great idea, though. Gotta admit. Yeah, I'm done. All right, thanks for all the questions, guys. That was, I only put this shit up for an hour. How long is this video? Anyway, it's gonna take me forever. As you see, I have a laptop now. My computer is down. It needs a video card. And that, I was able to render stuff really quick on this. But this is gonna take like 10 hours to render. And I'm gonna take me a shower now and relax a little bit and go on live stream. I know this is already gonna be up after my live stream. But thanks for all the questions, guys. There will be another Ask Dr. Fukk. Subscribe to this channel because next time I ask questions, I'm gonna make it only 30 minutes because goddamn, I've been here for hours. Thanks for watching. Later.